Brandon, emotions are high tonight. The result wasn't what you wanted to see. Can you talk about the match tonight and what you have a message for your players?
It's less about the match, just there's emptiness inside that gets us going away, and so many people put so much into this, so it's a shame that this has to go away. It really is a shame. Don't remember any of the results right now. Just remember the people involved and what we all built together. It was really unique. I've never seen anything like it in my life in this game. I'm not sure it will ever exist again like this. So it's sad, but I'm also very grateful to everyone involved. All of the fans and the support, to Andrew, to our players, all of you guys, the staff, everybody who brought this to life in a real way. And it's truly unique, not only in this league, but around the world. So sad, but very grateful.
Hey, bro.
Looking back years ago, did you ever imagine you'd kind
No.
of build this atmosphere, this kind of outdoor soccer?
No, the learning is that how you live every day and what you do every day is what brings this to life. So it's not about words or slogans or what you say. It's about how you live every day. And our players lived it every day. Our staff lived it every day. Our fans lived it. You all lived it. And it became really genuine. And a lot of times in sports or in business, things feel inauthentic. But this was very genuine from everybody. And so that's why I think there's a lot of sadness tonight from everyone.
Johnny, question?
What do you think set this team apart, being that genuine and authentic?
The people. We had a real identity, and it started with Andrew, our owner. He's an incredible human being, phenomenal human being, really, really cares about San Diego, really genuinely cares. And when you start there, and then you get to Ricardo, who's been our president, all of the staff, Nate has created an unbelievable identity around the team, so that if you weren't aware, if you didn't have a San Diego Loyal jersey on and you watched us play, you would know, because we have that kind of identity, and it's very unique. It doesn't exist in this league at all, and it doesn't exist at many clubs around the world at any level. So we had a real identity that I think people connected with and were drawn to, and I think that's what set us apart.
You mentioned Nate, but how proud are you of him just taking over the team and this team?
I have learned more in 4 years from Nate about this sport than in 20 years of playing. He has taught me so much. He has been way more instrumental in all of this than anyone will ever know. He is so talented. He really cares. He's an incredible human being, and I have so much love for him, and I'm so proud of what he has built here. I couldn't have dreamed of having a better coach by my side.
We'll go with Bernie in English, coach, and then we'll do Spanish.
Hi, Bernie.
How you doing? What will the legacy of the Loyal be?
I think the identity I just talked about. I think people really, really connected with the brand, with the people, with the way we played, with the effort of the players and everyone involved. Everyone genuinely cares. A lot of people work for a company or an organization, and it's a job. But for everyone here, it was way, way, way more than that. It was way more than that, and I think people recognize that and feel that. Thank you. You're welcome.
We'll speak a couple in Spanish. We'll start with Pony. Pony.
You're very welcome, guys. Thank you.
Pues antes que nada, lo platicábamos un poquito hace rato. Es un momento desde el anuncio que esperabas no llegar, al fin llega, a lo mejor no la manera como queríamos.
Yeah.
Más allá del resultado y de la eliminación, dejas un legado muy grande en el fútbol en San Diego, dejas una marca, dejas un nombre, y más allá de eso creo que dejas una familia muy grande que te agradeció en todo momento. ¿Qué te hace sentir esta parte? que también viste en lo que es la historia de Landon Donovan?
Yo soy muy triste, no por resultado, pero por la realidad que tiene que parar este club. Y lo que construimos era muy, muy, muy auténtico. Tiene un sentimiento puro. La gente encanta todo de este club y es una noche muy triste que tiene que parar.
Landon, en 2019 hasta hoy, 5 años, te convertiste de alguna manera en la cara del fútbol, soccer aquí en San Diego.
Espero que sí.
Mi pregunta, Landon, es ¿por qué has estado como tan alejado, ausente de lo que ha ocurrido desde mayo cuando se hizo el anuncio del equipo de San Diego? El viernes tampoco te vimos y la gente quisiera ver a la cara del fútbol aquí en San Diego, que eres tú. ¿Por qué tan alejado, Landon?
Todo que hago en mi vida hago con todo. Si cometo algo, lo quiero hacer muy, muy alto nivel. Y tenía compañeros, jugadores, fans, dueño que estaba también cometido a todo que hemos hecho. Y por eso soy muy, muy triste. Jugaba para muchos años y fue triste parar de jugar, pero esto es diferente. Yo puse toda mi alma en este club cada día y ya que tiene que parar, muy triste.
Ok.
Amor.
Brandon, ¿ves alguna posibilidad en el futuro de que San Diego Loyal vuelva a competir, reaparezca en el fútbol?
Ojalá, pero nunca sabes. Creo que en nuestro país todavía no es tan maduro que podemos tener 2 equipos en diferentes ligas, pero algún día, como en otros países, puede ser posible y nunca sabes.
Hablando del nuevo equipo, Landon, ¿no te invitaron a trabajar con ellos? ¿No tienes planes de trabajar en la MLS en San Diego? ¿Hay alguna posibilidad?
Ahora creo que están enfocados en toda parte afuera de la cancha. Si quieren hablar, claro que sí, voy a escuchar. Pero ocupo pocas semanas para vivir esta realidad que ya no está San Diego Loyal.
¿Qué pasa, Landon, con los jugadores en este momento franquicia, que pertenecen a...
Ya, son libres. Algunos ya han contratado a otros clubes, pero es difícil para ellos también, no solamente que estén tristes, pero también es su vida, su profesión y su carrera, pues ya tienen que buscar otras oportunidades y los vamos a ayudar, claro que sí, pero es un tiempo muy difícil para ellos.
Landon, ¿cuál es el recuerdo más bonito que te llevas en tu corazón en estos 5 años? ¿Lo tienes?
Question. Hay tantos. No sé, el primer partido, claro que sí. Esta noche también fue la energía y también después del final whistle, creo que la gente está muy, muy agradecido y nosotros somos también agradecidos por todo que han puesto en este club.
Gracias.
Actually, can I ask you one more? Leonard?
Sure, bro.
Do you know yet what's next for you?
I don't. I'm at peace right now with not knowing, and we'll see what comes next.
Okay. Any opportunities, the team down the road?
Not yet. I don't think they're focused yet on the actual soccer side. They've been, creating, as we've been through it, creating a brand is difficult and takes a lot of energy and focus. So if we get to that point and there's conversations to be had, of course I'm open to it.
Okay, and I'm sorry I was sort of flanked here early. You said it was sad, but what? the ending tonight? Sad, but
Well, sad, but also proud and very grateful.
okay.
Just grateful for everything that everybody put into this. There's no obligation for people to buy in so quickly, and it was on us to show them and prove to them that this was real and that they could identify with it. And it's just a shame that it has to go away. It really is.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Landon.
Start over this side, move around this way.
Charlie, obviously not the result you wanted tonight. I just want you to hear your thoughts on tonight's match and what has your journey in the Loyal kit meant to you over the last few years.
Yeah, my thoughts on tonight's match. I mean, we know there was so much emotion going into it, with it potentially being our last home game. So we wanted to use that energy, and we started really fast. And yeah, we got the opening goal. I think it's been a case of in certain moments when we're defending, not having that same sort of anxiety as when we're. I'm not sure. I'm feeling loads of different things, so it's difficult for me to speak right now. But yeah, no, the sorry, I can't even word. Sorry.
Yes, sir. What?
Being the captain of this team for so long, how does it feel now?
No, I'm so proud to have been captain for this fabulous club. Just walking across there right now, looking at all the faces I see every week, it's really touched me. They have made an everlasting stamp on my heart, each and every one of these fans. So I'm so proud that I was able to do that and live that. So thank you to them. Thank you to our fans.
You were more than a soccer team, you know. We used to say that a lot in football world, but you really do it. Did it.
Yeah. We we try and live by the standards that we set. One of them is making sure that we stand up for issues that we believe in, and we believe everyone in that locker room has a voice, and that's something that we've lived by for 4 years. So yeah, I'm proud that we've upheld them standards and we're able to speak on issues that we believe in. So this is a fabulous group of guys, and I can't speak highly enough of them.
You described as the best time ever to us here in San Diego. Obviously tough times after today, but what is your message to everybody who supported you through these four years?
Just absolutely so grateful. Immense gratitude to everyone that supported me, that show up every single week, everyone that messaged me on social media platforms. I'm so thankful that I got to live that. I truly am so proud to have been the captain of this fabulous club. I can't speak highly enough of our fans. So, as I said, they've made an everlasting mark on me, and I'll be forever grateful to them. I'm walking by and they're saying thank you so much for what you do for us, but for me it's thank you to them for what they've done to me and how they've made me feel here.
What else? Questions?
Charlie, looking back on your time here, what are you going to remember the most?
Just these nights doing the chants, win, lose or draw. Just experience the real passion and love that these fans have for our club. Through all the wins and losses, I think that after the games, just experiencing that regardless. So I'd say that, yeah.
I know it is a hard time right now, Captain, but we talk with a lot of people and they want to see you staying here in San Diego with the new club. Are you trying to think in the future right now? I know, like I say, this is a hard time, but
yeah.
A lot of people love you and want to see you here.
Look, this city for me, outside London now, is my second home for sure. I feel like I always have a home here, but I'm so committed to this club, and this is it's obviously a difficult question right now. So, look, at the end of the day, there's going to be a year hiatus regardless. So, it's an impossible question because I have a year to play somewhere anyway. So, if there is an opportunity in football, outside football, for me to come back and call this my home again, I would love to do so. If that's in 2 years, if that's in 5 years, 10 years, that would bring me great joy.
Johnny?
You're walking past all the fans for the last time, doing the chants for the last time. What's going through your mind?
it's a bittersweet feeling because, of course, I'm so sad that this will be the last time that I'm going to do that I'm going to walk by him. But I'm so grateful I got to live that. I'm telling you, like when I look back at my 4 years, I'm so happy that I got to experience just how it feels to be truly loved by a fan base. So yeah, just it's bittersweet. But yeah, I would say so that's all.
What was that game like? Just take us through the game, knowing in the back of your mind that if you don't win, that's the end of the club.
I think when you're out there, you're not thinking so much of that. You're just trying to play and make the next play. Sometimes the occasion can get the better of you, and I think, as we were saying earlier, I wasn't able to speak. I'm a bit flustered, but I think that the moment can change your decisions with the intensity of the fans and this sort of thing. So I don't think you're consciously thinking about that. Towards the end, when you concede, that's when it hits you. But in the game, you don't really think about that. But as I said, I'm absolutely devastated that the club won't be going forward. But again, so happy I got to experience this and live this.
Were you thinking about pens at that point?
Yeah, you are for sure. I think when it comes to like the last 5 minutes, as a player, you're thinking about the pens, you're thinking about how that situation might pan out, but you're also being slightly conservative because you've got to stay concentrated and engaged because you still have 5 minutes to play. But the guys, they played their heart out, so I can't say any more from them, demand any more from them. They were terrific. This is a fabulous group of guys. I'm so proud that I was their captain and I was able to lead them out each game.
So, questions for Coach Nick Miller? Start over on this side, move over to the right.
Coach, I know the emotions are very high right now. I don't really have a question for you. I just want to hear your thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, it's all very fresh. It's not how it was supposed to end. We had full belief tonight and thought we played a great game. It was an intense game, and so for the circumstances of how we lost that match, I'm just heartbroken for a lot of people. First and foremost, my players, the supporters, everyone at the club. It's a difficult night. This is not the way you want the whole journey, the whole story to end. So, I don't know. Speaking for the group, we're just heartbroken, a bit shocked, and we're sorry.
What's it like having the supporters sing to you guys way after, stayed here 120 plus minutes? What was that like?
That's what this club is all about. A lot of people have built this club with their whole heart, a lot of passion, and you can see what this whole community means to everybody. Yeah, they lifted us the whole game and even after the game. So this is a love affair that unfortunately has to end now, but I think everyone was just showing our appreciation to them and them to us. It's a special fan base. So it's just a sad time.
4 seasons here. This is the city that saw you get your license. You come to this city and then, you man this team. For you, Nate, what is San Diego going to mean to you?
Yeah, look, I mean, my family grew up here, like my kids grew up here. This is our home. So just a lot of people mean a lot to me. I'm really thankful to Landon, Andrew, Ricardo, for their trust in me. Really thankful for all the players. They made this a joy. Yeah, I'm just still reeling. We really wanted to have a journey through the playoffs to just show all that just what we're all about. And so it's just difficult for it to end, but my heart's full of gratitude towards a lot of people, and I'm really proud of what we built. We built some really, really good teams that reflected our community really well. And we were a real team, a real club. So we're just disappointed right now, but the biggest emotion is just gratitude, just thankful for everyone that's made this journey what it is.
Bonnie?
Nate, it's not the ending that you want them, right? But you make this. You have a legacy here to soccer in San Diego. You make history. And those people are proud of you guys for the whole you make the last 4 years. So what do you have to tell them? And besides, for you guys, you have to feel, I know this is a loss, but you have to feel happy because you make a lot to San Diego.
All the best, okay? I don't know if I'll see you in this. I just want to make sure this happens.
Thank you.
All the best.
I think that, we when it comes to football, I'm greedy, so we want to win, man. So not satisfied with that, but I'm very satisfied with the spirit of how we built this club, and how unified this club is special. It's a tragedy that this club has to end. So I don't have the right words to make everyone feel good right now. I don't feel good because we want to win everything, and the one thing that, this club has been such a consistent top performer in the West, but what we didn't have was a proper playoff run. So on just behalf of the club and my team, I'm sorry to our supporters about that, because that is a journey of joy we wanted to give. I can promise we gave everything. We attacked and played our football, and I hope we brought a lot of joy to a lot of people over 4 years. I hope we did. I hope we brought people together and unified the city around football. And it's just, it's heartbreaking, that all this is going to be over. And unfortunately, time and memories will fade. But everyone who was a part of this know what this was and how it changed their life. So I'm thankful for that.
Thank you, Coach.
Mark, thank you.
Just take us through the game tonight. What you did to, what they did to get back into it, and then what you did to get back into it.
Well, yeah, such a long game with 120 minutes plus. Well, probably played 140 minutes of football, so there was many waves to the game, many stages of the game, right? So I think early on, the biggest thing, we knew we could score goals off our high press, which happened right away in the first 5 minutes. They did a really good job of responding in that wave, and it was hard for us to get out. The disappointing thing is the types of goals we gave up, especially the second goal on the long ball. It's something that we were just so prepared for that moment. So just disappointed in that. But look, they have very talented players. This is one of the most talented teams in the whole USL. Forget the standings. So, and then in the second half, I thought that when we went down, we had complete control of the whole second half and both overtimes, and just continued to put pressure in their box. Got the pen, scored the goal, and to me, it felt like there was only one team that was going to score in extra time. Sometimes football is cruel. We made a mistake, which is difficult to take in this moment. But I think there was a lot of ebbs and flows in the game. I think it was two teams that really play really good football, and we wanted to showcase how we play and win it. And unfortunately, just heartbreaking at the end.
What did you see on their last goal? Was it just a case of players being tired and someone getting isolated?
Yeah, look, we had a lot of fatigue on the field, as you can imagine, after 140 minutes. And we just didn't care for the ball on the right side. We gave away a pass that, we wanted to make sure we put the ball in their box in extra time as much as possible. We made a mistake. Obviously, we were a bit too far away from each other, so our counter press wasn't that sharp. And then, we weren't in the perfect spot you have to be. And sometimes after that many minutes, you can lose concentration. But they have good players, and they made one more play than us today.
Johnny, you have a question?
So a similar question was asked, but I want to know specifically, as the final whistles were blew, what was going through your mind?
Well, honestly, when they scored the goal, I was getting my penalty takers ready, so I didn't see everything that happened with the goal. I was getting the pens ready, which is brutal. But when the final whistle went, I don't know. It's just total sadness, to be honest with you. I'm just heartbroken for the players and the supporters. So I've put 4 years of my life to this club, everything I can, and so it's difficult to put into words when you invest that much, and when it all shatters. So it's just heartbroken for everyone in that moment.
You mentioned the players. You spent 4 years with most of these players. What is it about them? What is it about this group that's caused so much success during the regular season? And what are you going to remember most about this team?
The journey with some of these individual guys is something I'll cherish for the rest of my career. Yeah, they changed. You know, they changed as men. Over 4 years is a long time. They changed, they evolved, and I saw different guys become, some guys from young men to mature men, and I'm just proud of them. It's hard to work in an extremely intense environment for someone for 10 months straight for 4 years. You have to show each other a lot of grace. You have to be very, very humble, and you have to have an incredible culture. So I'm thankful to those players. They've done a lot for me. They've given me everything they've had for 4 years, and I'm really grateful to them.